Alright, today I'm going to be talking about the Staff of the Dead and its uses for a melee build in leagues. Now you're saying, staff slop? Are you off that Sri Lankan butt hash again? And yes I am, but hear me out. With the same gear, the Dragon Longsword gives me a slash bonus of 112 and a melee strength bonus of 106. But when I slap on the Staff of the Dead, you can clearly see it is bigger, baby. Even though by only 1 point in slash and strength bonus, this is technically a DPS upgrade over the Dragon Longsword. However, what really makes this shine is the Spec, which can make your PvM a lot more relaxed. Now, the Spec for the Staff of the Dead reduces all melee damage you receive by 50% for an entire minute, as long as you keep the staff equipped. This could stack with Protect from melee to completely block things that would hit you through your prayer. But I'm mostly going to be talking about the utility of using it at bosses that will hit you with multiple styles when you're in melee distance. So you could really reduce the amount of damage you're taking, the amount of supplies you're consuming, and overall just make your PvM a lot more relaxed. Now this item's dropped from Krill, and it's really, really fantastic for farming him. He attacks with melee and magic, and he only uses his Yarg spec if you're praying Protect from melee. So I'll have the Staff of the Dead cover my Protect from melee, Protect from mage overhead, and I'm just gonna smack him down. And here on this kill, I'm trying to proc my Undying Retribution, so I run it at 30 HP with no specking. You can see just how good this weapon is in its own right. I just bap him down real quick. He doesn't even have a chance to do this little bit of damage that I have. Here at Grardor now, praying range, and I learned that I could pop the Staff of the Dead outside because you have a little lockout when you enter the room. Sometimes you'll take a melee hit there, it's not the end of the world, but if you want to make sure you really don't, staff spec lasts for an entire minute, like I said, so you really just pop it outside, go in, and then TP out, last recall back, staff spec again. Very nice. Here at Ziliana, you're definitely going to take more damage compared to, say, the other God Wars bosses, especially without dodging. But I think for a melee build with minimal dodges, this is not too bad. Now, this is Cerberus. He's going to attack with all three combat styles when you're in melee range. So, to make my decision here, I look at my defense bonuses. My range is higher than my magic, so I'm going to overhead from mage. Staff of the Dead is going to cover me from melee. The only damage I'm going to take is for range, which I have the highest bonuses for, so take almost no damage from his normal attacks. This isn't going to be the fastest kill. The whip is a bigger DPS weapon. But it's just going to be pretty relaxed. You can see I'm taking almost no damage. So I can just deal with the mechanics, which are... The main one is I'm going to look out for these soul guys. You're going to want to look at the skull behind him. And you're just going to want to pray flick them in order. Green is range, blue is mage, red is melee. And if you hit your prey flick, you're going to take a fat chunk of prayer loss, 15 points. If you miss your prey flick, you're going to take 30 HP. Here I hit the first two, but I actually fuck up my melee flick, and you'll see the Staff of the Dead spec doing its thing, reducing my damage taken by 50%, so I only get hit with the 15. And I also get my mechanics back to back, which happens sometimes. He's gonna go grr here, so just dodge the lava pools, don't stand next to him, no problem. And that's about it, you know. Anytime you're taking multiple forms of damage, you could consider using the Staff of the Dead. I still opt to use it sometimes instead of the whip for a nice chill experience. Thanks for watching.